See, irrespective who the person is, honeymoon पे ग्रीस जाना है. That's it.
पर आपकी लाइफ में कोई है? नीता भसीन शो में आप सबका स्वागत है। आज हम आपकी मुलाकात करवाने जा रहे हैं इंडिया की एक ही बहुत ही खूबसूरत और बहुत ही टैलेंटेड यंग एक्ट्रेस से, जिन्होंने प्ले किया है रोल आस्था अग्रवाल का इस प्यार को क्या नाम दे एक बार फिर, और इश्कबाज जो कि इस साल 6th एनिवर्सरी सेलिब्रेट कर रहा है, उसकी गौरी कुमारी शर्मा से। बहुत से लोगों ने हमसे फरमाइश की कि हमें इनको अपनी शो में इनवाइट करना चाहिए, तो आपकी फरमाइश पर हम लेकर आ रहे हैं श्रेनु परीख को all the way from India, Mumbai. So let's have a chat with this beautiful, talented, and very humble Shrenu Parikh se. Shrenu, welcome to Neeta Bhasin show.
Thank you so much. Finally, I'm on your show. I think for the longest time we thought we would do this in person, but we couldn't. But कोई बात नहीं, देर आई दुरुस्त आए. And this is just the beginning. Next time when I come to Manhattan, I have to see you and then we do this live.
So Shrenu, you had done your bachelor's in pharmacy में आपने bachelor किया है और 12 years हो गए आपको industry में आए हुए. First of all, congratulations for that. 2010 में आई.
Thank you.
So tell me, pharmacy जो कि बहुत ही different subject है मेडिसिन के साथ, और फिर आप आगे ये मेडिसिन की जो दवाई लेकर एंटरटेनमेंट इंडस्ट्री में, ये सफर कैसा रहा?
I always wanted to become an actor. I think अब it is no secret now. मतलब मैं 4-5 साल की थी तब से मुझे एक्टर ही बनना था. But having said that, I belong to a family who give a lot of importance to studies. So I had to like kind of secure myself educationally in terms of my parents' demands. And I really liked medicine. I really liked bio. So pharmacy was the way to be. Otherwise, मैं कहीं तो medicine कर रही होती और शायद ये कभी मैं कर नहीं पाती. So I thought that I should probably get my degree done, and that's how my pharmacy began. And after that, मेरे मम्मी पापा have supported me like this. They have always been with me in my struggles and in my all decisions. In fact, when I told them, they said, just get us the degree. After that, you chase your dreams. We don't care. And we will support you, even if you make mistakes. So yeah, here I am today. And I'm actually glad that, that education holds a lot of importance in everyone's life. So I'm glad that I have that degree also with me. It's a backup plan.
One good thing about हमारी कम्युनिटी के बारे में, हम लोग एजुकेशन को बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट समझते हैं, प्रायोरिटी देते हैं. हर पेरेंट्स का सपना होता है हमारा बच्चा स्टडी में एक्सेल हो, बेस्ट हो. आप जब भी इस इंडस्ट्री में आई, आपने यहाँ का स्ट्रगल किया या आपको इजीली ब्रेक मिला?
See, I'll tell you, it has been both. I cannot say that I was struggling a lot because God has been really kind. The industry has been really kind. The audience, my fans have been really kind in accepting me. But having said that, जैसे ही एक शो खत्म होता है, दूसरे शो पे when you go with a clean slate. You don't ever have that kind of baggage. At least I don't. So when I start again with a new show, I start with a zero. So that struggle, of course, is always there. And जैसे जैसे हर शो बढ़ता गया, struggle उससे ज़्यादा बढ़ता गया. Because in our industry, when one actor is exposed way too much in one show already, it's difficult for you to get the next show or the next offer because, there are like too many tons of fresh faces already there struggling and ready to take your place, So yeah, at the same time, God has really been kind. So yeah, I can say दोनों भी हुआ है मेरे साथ. Struggle भी किया है मैंने अपने level पे when I started. I didn't have a house in Mumbai. I didn't have a single relative in Mumbai. And slowly, everything started building up, and yeah, here I am today.
सो श्रेनु, आप इंडस्ट्री में आए, आपने कैमियो रोल भी किए, आपने बहुत डिफरेंट रोल्स किए, देन आपको जो फेम मिला वो था इस प्यार को क्या नाम दूं, एक बार फिर, और इश्कबाज जिसने अभी 6th एनिवर्सरी सेलिब्रेट की है. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल कांग्रेचुलेशंस फॉर दैट.
Thank you. Ishqbaaz is actually made by fans, and it is still alive because of fans. So yes, I think congratulations to the fandom that has been still keeping it alive because of their love and their madness towards Ishqbaaz.
तो आपने एक जगह लीड रोल किया और एक जगह इश्कबाज में सपोर्टिंग रोल किया. सो मेन रोल से सपोर्टिंग रोल, आई मीन यू आर देयर, then you came to supporting role. It was a very big risk जो आपने लिया. क्यों लिया ये risk?
No. So when I joined Ishqbaaz, it was India's first ever spin-off, which was called Dil Bole Ubroy. So it was altogether a different show, is what I was told, and it happened also. Though Dil Bole Ubroy eventually merged with Ishqbaaz, and then there were like 3 couples, but Shivai and Anika were already there in Ishqbaaz, and Dil Bole Ubroy just got merged with it. So yeah, you can say that that it seemed like my role was a little, less important, or probably given less screen space. But I think Ishqbaaz still has been very dear to my heart, and I think that is always going to be very close, and it has given me enormous amount of popularity.
Oh, absolutely, no doubt about it. So Shrenu, आपने टीवी किया, आपने मूवी की, आपने ओटीटी कर रही हैं, और आपने एक सॉन्ग भी किया है, म्यूजिकल एल्बम भी किया है. 4 different genres I would say, क्योंकि OTT और म्यूजिकल एंड मूवी बहुत डिफरेंट हैं. आपको सबसे ज्यादा चैलेंजिंग क्या लगा?
I feel challenges तो हर जगह हर मीडियम के अलग ही होते हैं. Like in the music album, you need to look your best, and you need to look all poetic, and you have to lip sync the song and all of that. Those are the challenges. And when you shoot a music album, you shoot at an outdoor location, so it's sort of is very challenging, because wo screen pe chahe kitna bhi picturesque lage, but it's not shoot friendly. You shoot like in natural conditions. So I think that was very difficult for me. Shooting the web series was also difficult because it was mostly night shoots, and the kind of characters I have played are very dark. So to slip into that character and to come out of it is also a process that I have been through. So these are the things. And with TV, if you ask me, it's the long working hours. You don't get a break. You don't get Sundays off. You don't get your festivals off. So I think that is TV's limitation.
You talked about the dark role था आपका, उस dark से
Yeah.
और it's very difficult जब आप कोई रोल करते हैं, you are really into it. जब तक आप fully justice नहीं करेंगे, तब तक आप अपने जो व्यूअर्स हैं, अपने जो फैंस हैं, उनके दिल तक नहीं पहुंच सकते. और जब वो इस तरह के आप रोल करते हैं, नेगेटिव या वेरी डिफिकल्ट, these are very difficult roles, तो उससे निकलना भी बहुत चैलेंजिंग है. तो हाउ डू यू ओवरकम these kind of challenges?
See, again, like I said, I have always been very quintessential bahu of TV. I have always done shows which are, positive on TV. But I've also taken risks. It's very boring after a point if you play the same kind of characters. So I had to take the risk. So yes, मेरे कुछ fans थे जो बहुत upset होते थे that this is not you. You have not done this in past and all of that. But having said that, I got a new set of fans, who really appreciated it, who knew that, and who, kind of figured that I can act like this also. I can do this also. So yes, risk तो लिया है मैंने, but I think it has always paid me off some way or the other.
So जब आप एक रोल से दूसरे रोल में जाते हैं, डिफरेंट कैरेक्टर आप प्ले कर रहे हैं, your voice modulation, your way you are presenting yourself, your expressions are very different.
Yeah.
Do you take some classes or you practice yourself or you have some people on the set जो आपको guide करते हैं? How does it work?
See, honestly, for the show, the first grey character lead that I had played was Ekbram Sarvagun Sampan. For that, I legit used to have a 3-hour workshop every day before we started rolling. Because that was the character जो पहली बार मैं genuinely experiment कर रही थी. And the producer, she wanted me to slip into the skin of the character because I genuinely had just stopped shooting for Ishqbaaz. So to create another aura about the character that I was going to embrace, I used to go for workshops every day, 3 hours every day. So that is a thing. For Damaged, I think I have done so many look tests, so many mock shoots, and readings with my director, with his assistants. So over there, it was the readings that were given a lot of importance, and then we would rehearse also before we start shooting. So yes, for Damaged, I've done that.
22 minutes का जैसे शो सब लोग देखते हैं, लेकिन उसके पीछे देखिए कितना हार्ड वर्क होता है,
It's not at all easy. I think when people say that, oh, ये तो टीवी एक्टर है, तो मुझे लगता है कि शायद टीवी एक्टर्स आर द वंस हु हैव the most resilience, the most versatility, because हम लोग रोज हमारी स्टोरी चेंज होती है, रोज हमारे कैरेक्टर्स, एक ही कैरेक्टर आप प्ले करते करते 50 चीजें करते हैं, एंड वी डोंट गेट हॉलीडेज, वी स्लॉग एवरी डे, वी हैव अ डेथ इन आवर फैमिली बट वी स्टिल शूटिंग. So I think the spirit of a TV actor, I think nobody can, with all due respect, I don't think nobody can even catch up.
टीवी कैरेक्टर्स और टीवी एक्टर्स जो हैं मोर पॉपुलर हैं बिकॉज यू आर कमिंग टू आवर लिविंग रूम एवरी सिंगल. सो एक जो कनेक्शन है वो बन जाता है. एंड आई एम श्योर आपको लोग मिलते होंगे और ऐसे बात करते होंगे कि जैसे कि वो आपको जानते हैं. एंड some funny experiences, some weird experiences होते हैं. So tell me one of your funny experience.
Like initially, so I'm from Gujarat, Baroda, right? So जब मैंने गुलाल किया, उसके बाद फर्स्ट शो किया मेरा हवन, people never used to believe that I'm the one, because off screen you look a lot different from what you look on screen. And with me, I would wear specs and tie my hair, and I was just roaming around with my best friend in one of the Baroda's malls. So there were a bunch of fans, very young people, very sweet college going kids. So they all started discussing if she's the one, she's the one. And it was so funny that they approached my best friend, and my best friend is like, yeah, she is the one. They would say, no, I don't think so, ये है ये. And my best friend was proving, देखो देखो वही है वही है वही है. I'm like, तुझे क्यों बताना? It was so funny and embarrassing at the same time. But I clearly remember those girls that, we really had to go and tell them that, yes, I am Shrenu Parikh. There was that time, and now it is on New York, Times Square also, I got a bunch of fans. We were just, me and my parents, the first time we came to America, हम लोग वो जो हॉप ऑन हॉप ऑफ बसेस होती है ना, उस पे जा रहे थे, तो उसमें there was a family, who were NRIs, मतलब they were here since long. So they used to watch soaps, and that's how they figured that, oh, she's Astha from Is Pyar Ko Kya Naam Do. So yeah, it's very moving, and it's very I think you feel very responsible also, because you are known at so many places across the globe. So the kind of work you present, you feel really responsible.
So any upcoming project?
So yes, I am. I genuinely wanted to take a little break, but of course, I think it's been 2 months ever since my last show shut down. So yes, I have taken the break. I am reading scripts. I honestly want to do OTT projects right now because I have time. I can do a few and then get back to my TV. बट लेट्स सी. हर चीज का एक टाइम होता है. लाइक आप कभी भी कोशिश करो, जबरदस्ती करो, तो वो चीज तभी वो जरूरी नहीं होती. एंड ऑल्सो माई फैंस आर, कुछ कुछ है जो दे फील दैट आई एम नॉट वर्किंग इनफ, probably, whatever. आप क्यों auditions नहीं देते? Your counterparts are getting work and all of that. I don't understand that because इतना आसान होता काम मिलना, तो मतलब you wouldn't have like long breaks in between. It's not always a voluntarily taken break, but yes, right now I have taken it, but I will be soon back with a very interesting project for sure.
One thing I would say, श्रेनु, कि आप बहुत ही अपफ्रंट और ऑनेस्ट हैं. आपने कहा कि जरूरी नहीं है कि हमेशा हमें प्रोजेक्ट्स मिले,
Yeah.
सुनते कई बार, क्योंकि कंपटीशन बहुत ज्यादा हो चुका है. एज यू
Yeah.
न्यू फेसेस बहुत आ चुके हैं. तो ये जो कंपटीशन है, न्यू फेसेस हैं पिछले कुछ सालों में, और फिर पेंडेमिक ऑन द टॉप ऑफ दैट.
Yeah.
After pandemic and the competition and everybody is hungry for work,
Yeah.
इस तरह के challenges आप और इंडस्ट्री में आपके जो फ्रेंड्स हैं फेस कर रहे होंगे इस समय.
I think pandemic has changed a lot of dynamics in a lot of people's lives. Of course, for actors who would have charged so and so amount, including me, before a pandemic, it was quite different from what now we would be agreeing to. Because, yeah, we have been out of work for 2 years because of the lockdown, because of the situation, and because of the obvious pandemic that was eating us up. So, yes, along with me, there would be a lot of factors. Having said that, there are a lot of newbies also who just want a break. They wouldn't think about, oh, I've achieved so and so, I want so and so amount, for my work. So, yes, all of these factors matter a lot. And still, yes, like I said, TV is the one industry I think who had started rolling back in the second wave itself, because the entertainment should not stop and the show must go on.
Another thing I want to ask you, क्योंकि मैं बहुत से लोगों के इंडस्ट्री में इन एंड आउट जानती भी हूँ. कई एक्टर्स मेनली जब लीड रोल्स के होते हैं, I'm not saying all of them, but some of them जो कि आते हैं and overnight जिनको फेम मिल जाता है, सेट्स में बहुत sometimes they throw tantrums. So have you faced any of your colleagues during the shoot जो कि टाइम से नहीं आ रहे हैं, आप सब लोग वहां पर बैठे हैं and throwing the tantrum, जहाँ की पूरा environment थोड़ा not very pleasant रहा हो?
Neeta ji, I think that is the best part of my whole career. I've never come across any of my co-star who has been like that. If you ask me about Is Pyar Ko Kya Naam Do, I think nobody was like that. We used to shoot regularly for 13 hours. We would come on time. We would be on set. Never that has happened. Is Pyar Ko Kya Naam Do mein to my nani only passed away and we were still shooting. And I could go and, attend one of her rituals only when I was allowed to, of course, people understand when situations like that happen. It's not like nobody's inhuman over here. So I think Is Pyar Ko never had a poster like that. Coming to Ishqbaaaz, I think there have been times when Surbhi has been extremely unwell and she's still shooting. Kunal had lost his grandfather. Yeah, ऐसा कुछ तो था. I'm sorry if I'm quoting wrong example, but yeah, and we were still shooting. Kunal's Nakul का account hack हो गया था. his card was used somewhere else, and the father, Nakul's father, or probably Janki, was getting messages that, you know, itne paise chori ho rahe, itne paise chori ho rahe. This was going on, and we were shooting a dance sequence that day. So I don't think अगर इन दैट केस अगर आप कोई कभी बोल दो कि प्लीज थोड़ा जल्दी छोड़ दो या मैं थोड़ा लेट आता हूँ, इट इज कंसिडर्ड एज अ टैंट्रम. ऑल्सो that has not happened because Nakul was already on set when that had happened. So yeah, I'm very blessed to work with such actors who are like extremely popular and successful, and they never throw tantrums.
Well, I know you are the fourth one of Ishqbaaaz, and I'm seeing the commitment.
Yeah,
You, Nakul,
yeah,
and you know, all of you, Kunal, and all of you are very committed and hardworking, and
yeah.
give your best. And now I'm going to have some rapid fire questions. Your favorite color?
Yellow.
Your favorite food?
Pani puri, chaat, anything that is not great for my health.
Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay.
I know, right? That is the only thing that I miss in US the most.
So, your favorite male actor?
Ranbir Kapoor.
Your favorite female actor?
Female actor, I have a lot of them. I like Alia, Deepika, Priyanka. All of these are my favorites.
If you had to switch your profession with someone, who would it be and why?
I think it would be with my brother. So he works for an airline and he travels for free. So I think I would trade my life with him.
How would you describe yourself in 5 words?
5 words. Hardworking, very sweet, down to earth, humble, and educated.
Message to your fans.
I will always love them no matter what. I have to thank them for making me what I am today. And I think they have always been patient with me, have always embraced my mistakes too, even if I've taken up something wrong or maybe something that is not good for my career. They have still stood by my side. So yes, I can't be more grateful to them. So thank you so much for loving me, guys, and I will try not to disappoint you.
You're very active on social media. You have 1.5 million followers on Instagram. And you are a vlogger also, YouTube vlogger.
Yeah.
So you do a lot of travel vlogs. कौन सी
Yeah.
है जहाँ you want to go and you want to cover that country?
Oh my God, it has to be Greece. It always has to be Greece. आप मुझे पूछ लेते हनीमून पे जाना है या ऐसे जाना है वेकेशन के लिए, what is on your bucket list? It has to be Greece.
श्रेनु, ये मैंने क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछना था, but now you brought it up कि हनीमून पर भी जाना होगा. So I have a question for you. You opened that Pandora's box, not me.
See, irrespective who the person is, honeymoon पे Greece जाना है. That's it.
पर आपकी लाइफ में कोई है?
नहीं, अभी फिलहाल नहीं, but मैं उस पॉइंट पे आ चुकी हूँ लाइफ में where I want to settle down for sure. And having said that, no matter what kind of life we actors probably reflect on social media या fans के सामने कि wow ऐसा है, but I'm a very simple girl at heart. So whatever, you know, makes me and my family happy, whoever makes my family and me happy, I think I'm going to settle down for him. And everyone will come to know soon.
Okay, so you said your family, your parents and all that. अगर आपको parents कोई लड़का recommend करेंगे, are you open-minded about that?
There was a point in life where I had that in my head that, okay, you know, guess what? This can happen. But I tried also, it's not my way. But you never say never, you know, you don't say never for anything. I have realized one thing in my life. So yeah, why not? Sure.
So your fans wants to know कि किस तरह का लड़का चाहिए?
I think मेरे fans भी इस आंसर से बोर हो गए हैं. मैं हमेशा से बोलती हूँ मुझे बहुत ही सिंपल मेरे तरीके का लड़का चाहिए जो घर का खाना मेरे हाथ का जैसा भी बना पसंद करता हो, who respects my family the way I do, who loves my family the way I do, and who is educated. That's all I want in a boy.
Do you believe in 50-50 relationship?
Of course I do. In everything.
So well.
Always. I've been raised like that. So when I was born in a town where, from where my parents belong. So obviously there were ladies visiting my mom and they said कि कोई बात नहीं बेटी हुई है कोई बात नहीं दूसरा बच्चा होगा अभी वो बेटा हो जाएगा. So that is when one of my relatives and my mother both had said that she's going to be my son. I'm not at all thinking about oh shit मुझे लड़की हो गई. So I have always been raised as a son. I've been given all the freedoms as much as my brother got in life because he came in my parents life after 5 years. So उससे पहले मुझे जितनी freedom being the elder daughter मिली है, I think मेरे घर में ये भेदभाव कभी हुआ नहीं है. And that's how it should be. Like, we are also raised, we are not pressurized, we are given all the power to make mistakes, decisions, and live our life the way we want. So yeah. बहुत टाइम बाद I had this very heart to heart conversation with Neeta ji, and I never thought that it's going to come out so well. So I think I'm very excited about this interview. I'm looking forward to it. And I guess आप लोगों को भी बहुत मजा आने वाला है.
अगर आपने हमारे इस नीता भसीन शो को अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो प्लीज सब्सक्राइब, लाइक इफ यू लाइक द शो, और आपके कमेंट्स makes a big difference. So please subscribe and ring the bell. And I'll see you again in another show. Until then, take care, stay safe and healthy.